Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Philadelphia Union 0, CF Pachuca 0 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup round of 16, leg 1. Philadelphia Union 0, CF Pachuca 0 en la Concachampions de la CONCACAF, octavos de final. Partido ida. A draw tonight in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Subaru Park. Both teams have played a very tight match. Pachuca had the better offensive chances, more offensive chances. Andre Blake definitely saved Philly's hind end. We'll get there. But again, Philly, they did what they had to do defensively. And now all they have to do is draw, get a scoring draw or win, and they go through to the next round. They've had their best performance of the year so far in this matchup, defensively and offensively. Mostly, well, at least getting the ball forward, I would say. But again, if they get a scoring draw or they win, they're through. Only thing that knocks them out is a penalty loss after 120 or losing outright. So a 0-0 draw, then losing on penalties or losing in extra time, of course, would knock them out, or just losing outright. Either way, Philly's in a good position. Better than what you would want them to be, or better than where they thought they would be going into this tie. So halftime it was 0-0, 0-0, medio tiempo, 0-0 at full time, 0-0. Esta noche, full-time stats are as follows: 5 shots to 18, 3 shots on goal to 3, 51% possession to 49% possession, 456 passes to 436 passes, 79% pass accuracy to 80, 14 fouls, 17, 1 offside to 1, 1 yellow card to 1, 0 red cards to 0, and 1 corner to 6. To me, if I was a Philly fan, I'd be very happy with this result. They played well defensively. They played very tough on the ball. They made good defensive plays. Andre Blake had an amazing match on his return. This game would have been different had Semla been in net, for sure, because he would not do what Andre Blake did. You would have lost had Andre Blake not been able to return tonight. Let me tell you that much. Andre Blake legitimately saved your rear end. Man of the match, Andre Blake. Why? Because Pachuca had a lot of chances. And if they didn't get stopped by Andre Blake, they would have won this game. They would have taken an away goal lead and a lead overall back down to Pachuca, and you would have had no chance. Now, thanks to Andre Blake, you have a 50% chance. You are in the catbird seat, to be completely and utterly honest. All you have to do is get a scoring draw or win, and you're through. It's very likely, if it's over 90 minutes, a scoring draw would put you through. Now, if it's over 120, that would mean penalties, 1-1. But no away goals in extra time. So if you drew over 0-0 over 90, and then it was 1-1 at 120, you'd still go to penalties. But if you get a scoring draw after 90, you're through due to away goals. You're through. You win outright, you're through. The way you lose is lose outright or lose on penalties after a draw in extra time, no matter what, after a 0-0 draw through 90, or lose in extra time because you got beat 1-0. Either way, which would still be outright, but it would suck. But listen, you're in a very good position. A very, very good position. Nobody would have thought, I didn't, after the way you've been playing for your past 4 games, nobody thought that you would have the chance that you do here. The better than 75% chance to move through. If you look at the matrix, I mean, a lot of things favor you. As long as you don't lose outright, which is still possible. But again, most situations favor you. Thanks to the performance you put on. Defensively, looked great. Jakob Glesnes looked more like his older self instead of what he's looked like the past 4 games. He's looked more like himself. Very good job for Jakub Glesnes. He looks more like himself. Andre Blake came back and said, yeah, I got to carry y'all, don't I? And he did. He did. Man of the match performance. Forward-wise, I mean, you could have asked for better. Mikel Uda is a fake striker. We're sticking with that. Carranza's a better player. Gazdag could have done better. Harriel being a center back wasn't bad, so to speak. To me, it's pretty obvious that Philly wanted more. They wanted to prove that these first 4 games aren't what they are. Aren't what Philly is. They are better than this. That they still have a window to be open or keep open. That they still have a window for other trophies. Because the way that this team looked for the first 4 games of the season, it looked like that window had slammed damn shut for anything. Now, they have an opportunity to prove that they still have a cracked open window that they could win some trophy. And right now they do. With the performance they put on, they put their hearts on their sleeves. They're like, damn, we got to make a statement. And they did make a statement. Them boys made a statement tonight. And that's what they needed to do. Defensively, great. Offensively, not the best, but you needed to have a clean game at the back. Unlike the past 4 games, you had to have a clean game at the back, and they did have a clean game at the back. Forward-wise, I would rather have a clean game at the back than score 3 goals and have a 3-3 draw. To have a melange at the back. I would rather have the clean sheet than a 3-3 draw with a horrible defensive performance. Yeah, you scored 3 goals, but your defense shipped 3. I would rather have the 0-0 draw with a absolute, I wouldn't say masterclass at the back, but way more Philly, way more like the Philly we know at the back recently. Good job. Offensively, again, you could ask for more. I would ask for more, but damn it, again, a 0-0 at the back with the defensive problems this team has had with Semla, Glesnes looking like a freaking washed up version of himself. This is the game they needed. And if they keep playing like this, Philly might still be in with a shot at multiple things. They need to play like this, though. But at least they still have this performance. Now, you could say, well, Pachuca got beat by Motagua. Their CONCACAF experience isn't great. Besides the team that got beat by Motagua are all been sold. Now, they have new players that don't have CONCACAF experience, like Solomon Rondon, who didn't look great tonight. And he's looked pretty good in Mexico play. So, in Liga MX's play. So, that could be true. Pachuca may still have holes. And you could see that here. Offensively, Andre Blake made a lot of saves, but some of the shots were just not good enough. Some of the chances were just not good enough. I think today the finishing on net for all 3 of the games has been a joke. It really has. Overall. Both goals that happened today in the Herediano match were Rabido's defense got caught out. Not great strikers' goals. Nothing scored in Orlando yet, and nothing scored in Philly. So, again, today's goal scoring hadn't been great. But, again, Philly did what they had to do. Pachuca, they were tough. But, again, Philly sort of dominated this match. I wouldn't say, like, overtly, but they did what they had to do. And it was a very dominant, tough performance. At the back, especially. Pachuca, I expected better. They didn't do better. But at least they didn't get scored on. So, that'll do. But it was a pretty tight game. Both teams had their moments. But Pachuca had more offensively. Philly made some good defensive plays then. There you go. With that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I want to give a shout out to Daniel Young for becoming a member on the Dynasty Stars tier of this channel. Thank you, Daniel. Means a lot. Happy to have you here. If you want to become a member, hit that membership link or the join button on this video and be cool too. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for a live watch along of both. Houston Dynamo versus Columbus Crew, and Chivas versus America, and the review of that match tomorrow. I'll see you then. We got a big couple of games tomorrow. Hopefully they're better, but I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.